The big job for the day is going to be eliminating this mount right here. As you guys probably know, this is the mount that Hasport provides. I just have it like loosely bolted in. We're gonna weld it eventually. And then this mount right here, the factory mount, has to be eliminated. So I'm gonna drill the spot welds out of all these little points. I'm not really concerned too much about how the body and the paint and everything looks, because that's gonna be readdressed in the end, like 100%. We'll pull the engine back out and get everything going. But you guys can see I'm just kind of mocking up some brake lines, and I kind of traced out where I want them to go through the firewall on that little blue tag. So the bumper's off the car now, and you can see that everything is completely gutted. Just trying to get this mount off is kind of a pain in the ass. These little bits that I got from Harbor Freight, so I've already gone through 4 of them. So here's the Hasport kit I want to show you guys. We got the high post mount in, just loosely bolted in. It'll get welded eventually. We're gonna be using some of the Bolt Boys hardware, but this will be good for mock-up. We'll use the Hasport stuff for that. So super fortunate to have invested in a lift early on. Super handy, worth every penny. And as you can see, the engine here is on another little Harbor Freight cart. Not really sure how alignment's gonna be when the car actually drops down on the CRX, but what I'll do is just kind of, hopefully I don't need to have to pull out the engine hoist, but I do have one, so I can kind of pull it up or something if need be. So I'm just gonna lower the car now on top of the engine. The easy way to do things. This is why I love having a lift. Look at how easy this is. Mount's almost lined up. Just drop the engine straight on top. I went with a lower setting on the Hasport mounts. I figured I'm gonna have a really tough time trying to get some ITBs to fit underneath this hood, so it would give me definitely the best shot of making that happen. And gonna line up that rear mount. The ground clearance is probably gonna be kind of tight with this one. It's gonna be, I kind of did like a little test fit with the mounts on the high setting, and the valve cover does hit the hood a bit on the JDM SIR hood. So I decided that it's probably better to give myself the most amount of room here and then just go down. Like I said, this is all just mock-up, so it's really easy to adjust my settings for my mounts and go back to the higher position. But it's all just kind of trial and error right now, because I want to see how these ITBs are going to actually potentially fit underneath the hood. So as you can see, we got the ITBs mocked up. We don't have runners or velocity stacks for these yet, but what we're going to do is we're going to basically take a bunch of measurements, and we're going to have AT Power out of the UK hopefully build us a set of velocity stacks and runners that will hopefully clear the hood and fit just above our tucked radiator. So you guys could see that this is a Japanese EF8 hood. Let's see if you could see here. It's kind of hard to see, but I wanted to at least take the time to show you guys the clearance that I'm working with for the hood. The fuel rail's got a lot of room, so that's really promising. Alright, so I got the radiator support center section removed, and then I want to show you guys, this is the Rywire tucked radiator, little unboxing. So we have a bag full of brackets, fittings, and hardware. The radiator itself with female -16 fittings. They're inverted, and it's also a flippable design. So there's a drain plug on the top and the bottom. And if you look at the sides of the radiator, there is brackets that can bolt right onto those M6 by 1.0 threads. And then we got a couple stencils for you guys. So I got the radiator kind of taped on the car, but it looks like it's gonna fit really well. Got some hardware for the fans, and then I have -16 AN males and hose ends as well, so you can choose between the two of those. Kind of mocked up the radiator a little, and you could see that my hose outlets are on the right side of the car. I was thinking that that could be an option, but I think I'm going to end up flipping it around. I'm really hoping that my velocity stacks will be able to kind of fit like just in this area right here. You can get those throttles to just kind of turn down and just fit right underneath the hood line right in there. I'm just going to make a little spacer for right here. And you can see that the L bracket bolts right onto the radiator. And it's real tight, but it fits really, really good. Got the radiator on. I got the hood closed. I got the engine mounted. And I got all the brackets and mounts drilled off. Alright guys, well today's a wrap. I got everything that I wanted to accomplish. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.